What up, Sag Risings? This is Astro Dim here. Do it. Yeah, I can't talk. Doing your 12 card Astro Tarot spread reading for August 2018. It is Mercury retrograde. Mercury is deep within my chart. It's conjunct my sun. So anytime Mercury is wilding, anytime it's like a opposite malefic planet or whatever, like I trip, man. I straight up trip. So let me actually fix this a bit because this is looking weird. Okay. All right. So yeah, 12 card spread, just like any other month. Blah blah blah. Each card represents a house. Do. Okay. So let me cut the cards. I already shuffled them. So let me cut the cards for Sag Risings. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. All right, so I'll do that. Okay. Oh my, these cards being weird. The cards are being like really weird. I'm trying to. Okay, this camera's better. Just trying to. Okay, there it is. Okay, this looks way better. Maybe I push this out like that. Yeah, I like that better. No, I like this better. Okay, so let me see. Should I pull from the bottom or the top? I'm feeling bottom. Yeah, the Knight of Wands for your overall energy, Sag Risings, and then top from here on. Ooh, Ten of Swords for your first house. Ten of Cups for your seventh. Wow, that's some opposing ass energy right there. For you to not have a planet pop in for you guys, that is some opposing ass energy. More opposing. Five of Cups for your third. What is going on, Sagittarius? Eight of Swords for the fourth. The Devil for the fifth. Eight of Cups for the sixth. What's going on, Sag Risings? The World for the seventh. Seven of Cups for the eighth. King of Cups for the ninth. Okay, that's some. Okay, Knight of Cups for the 10th. That's pretty cool. Four of Cups for the 11th. And Ace of Pentacles for the 12th. Wow. What a freaking spread, guys. Yikes. Y'all are all freaking over the place. I feel like with this retrograde energy, guys, your mouth may have broke some relationships, kind of did some stuff that kind of not. It did some funky stuff, basically. It did some weird stuff, made some relationships weird, made it harder. It is not like, the traditional romantic relationships. It could be work relationships, home relationships, whatever, friendships, business relationships. And the reason why I say it's because you are the Knight of Swords, right? And so at least it's not the Page of Swords where you're just like foolishly saying stuff and kind of getting yourself into situations. But this is strategic to you. You thought of certain things and communicated certain things. You've been thinking it for a while, and you're charging ahead, and you're just going for it, and you're not caring because you're like, no, I have to let this be known. I have to express myself, right? That's how your August is going to be. But some people are not ready for it. It's not going to be translated correctly or the best way possible because this is Mercury retrograde energy and eclipse energy this month. So it's gonna do some things, and whether it's gonna be for the good or for the bad, we just have to read the rest of your reading, okay? So that's what the overall energy I'm getting. Let's look at your first house. Your first house starts right here. The Ten of Swords. Yikes, y'all. So not only are you actually hurt and feel like you've been stabbed in the back and feel like someone threw darts at you, and you're like, really, that pain really hurt you, and you're internalizing it and it's stuck to you. You're looking it too, because the first house is not only your appearance, I mean, not your not only your personality persona, but it's your appearance as well and your first impressions. So all the pain that you're feeling, it's showing in your face, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if most of this pain is just internal and you're wearing it in your face and someone asked about it and you're just like blah, you just have, you know, verbal vomits, you know what I mean? You're just like blah, you just let it all out, you know what I mean? And that kind of causes things to get a little funky. um, but yeah, that's tough. I feel bad that y'all are going through that right now. But this card is popping, right? Second house. You're rejoicing. You're having an emotional abundance. You're rejoicing something is making you feel emotionally fulfilled when it comes to not only your self-worth, but your material worth. You possibly got into a great money opportunity type of situation. And I kind of see new job, kind of looking at the other earth sign cards. I see this is probably a new job and you're rejoicing and you're celebrating. But whatever it is, it's definitely not only a new money making opportunity, but a new opportunity that makes you feel like you are worthy, you have self worth, you have confidence, and you are talented, and you are great, and you are awesome. Okay? So that's dope. At least you got that popping off for you. As the rest of these reading looks crazy. But a new job, I feel like it's a new job. I really do, or a new opportunity to make money. So make sure you try to grab it, okay? Because again, these cards are not guaranteed. I'm just telling you the energies that's happening right now. You have to, you know, put some effort into it too, because you free will is real. That's all I gotta say about that. Fifth house, though, this is crazy. You feel sad about something. Again, it's definitely connected to this. You may have communicated something to somebody and they barked back, or maybe, oops, sorry guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So the Five of Cups, yes. Something you have an emotional conflict through someone in your community, your siblings. Um, there's a communication issue, or maybe you're thinking kind of real sad thoughts and it's coming outwardly. You know what I mean? But regardless, you feel that like you can't get out of that situation. And the interesting part about the Five of Cups, right, is that you see these four cups, they're like all like raining, like they're all pouring onto them. And they're so focused on the four cups and how like they're rated on them that they pour out their own cup that they have available for themselves, that they have control over. Like, why would you pour out your own cup? You know what I mean? So yeah, you're sad. You do have like things against you that's trying to make you sad, but turn that cup upside, like the right side up, so you can get the water and the goodness from it. This card is basically saying like, yes, you're feeling down now, but you're not gonna continuously be feeling this way. You, again, free will is real. You have to pull yourself out of it. Okay, yes, your thoughts might be a little dark because you're thinking about some sad things and you're going through some sad things, and yes, you have a lot of responsibilities and you're stressed out and you're just down. But free will is real. You can turn things around yourself. You really can. Especially with these major arcanas, it's easy to change this up. It is. Okay. I mean, not major arcanas, minor arcanas. These are minor arcanas. You can change the energies way easier than changing the energies of major arcanas. Okay. Um, so yeah, feel better, y'all. Y'all are this reading's kind of crazy right now, but of course, this just explains the energies. You can change things. Just this reading is letting you know what could possibly happen, what the energies are right now, and just so you could prepare. So you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be sad about how someone communicated to me, or I'm not going to let my thoughts my negative thoughts take control of me. I'm going to start manifesting and get over this. You know what I mean? Like, you can really fight through this. You really can. Eight of Swords for the fourth house, right? So you see how this guy's like juggling all this stuff. Like, these swords kind of represent, you know, his thoughts and his responsibilities and what he thinks he has to do. And the interesting thing I always say about this card, this guy's like, he looks like he's effortlessly juggling these very dangerous swords, right? But the thing is, right after the Eight of Swords is the Nine of Swords, which is the Nightmare card, and then the Ten of Swords, which is this, okay? You don't want to end up like this anymore, okay? Or you don't want to translate this feeling over to your home life. Your fourth house is your home life. So it means your home life, your family life, even your emotions, right? You have too much responsibility with those things. You're juggling too much, and you need to learn how to delegate, to relax, to calm down, and to really don't spread yourself so thin, okay? Because the responsibilities are going to end up giving you nightmares, giving you negative thoughts, stressing you out even more, and you already are going through this. You know what I mean? You're already going through this. So try to chill out, okay? Hold on one second. Blair, please keep it down. All right, sorry, y'all. So the Devil card for the fifth house, right? Well, the Devil card in the fifth house, this is definitely showing that you are feeling down, and so what you're doing is going out and finding things that are fun, and kind of tending to your vices. You get what I'm saying? And which is okay, you know, but at the same time, don't overdo it, because, you know, what bad and negative energy does, they like to get you while you're down and under the influence, okay? And so you may make some bargains, you may do some things that you don't totally agree with while you're under some type of influence. And it may not be liquor, it may not be drugs, but it might be an emotional influence. You know what I mean? A lot of people believe, and I believe this too, that a lot of people get depressed over and get into deeper depression because of negative energies taking advantage of you being sad and just exasperating it. You get what I'm saying? So yes, have your fun because you deserve it. You need some downtime, obviously, right? But be careful. Also, you might be into some awesome creative pursuits, especially with you getting better job opportunities and money making opportunities. And there might be kind of like a NWA Jerry Heller type of dude who's trying to take advantage of your creative pursuits. Someone else had this, I believe. Either Leo or Virgo had this card, so watch out for that. You know, kind of look what I said about that energy. But yeah, all I'm just saying is just watch out for that. Watch out for the devil that's trying to mess with your creative pursuits, okay? Eight of Cups, it's actually not that bad. You're letting go of things in your everyday life. And I really feel like it's a job. You're leaving one job, getting to another that's making you happy. This too. All right, you're getting better. You're getting into better opportunities. You're leaving one job. You're probably feeling uncomfortable and sad about it. Maybe left off, fired. You may just leave yourself. You know what I mean? But is this more like you're leaving yourself, and you're just sad, but you're getting into better opportunities. So it's fine anyway. Okay. This also can translate to you leaving certain type of routines that you had on an everyday basis and not doing them anymore. You just switching up your routine and leaving some things behind that doesn't resonate with you anymore when it comes to like your everyday life, okay? Seventh house, you have the World. Now the World is not that, it's like not a bad card, but it's a part of a long path, all right? So right now, this is like having like Saturn in your seventh house. There's this long major life lesson that you're learning about relationships, right? When it comes to the month of August. And you know, you may not get the relationships that you want, or you may not get into the situation that you want romantically. It could be business partnerships and best friends too. You may not be in a spot that you want. But the thing is saying that, yes, continue to work hard, continue to be the Atlas and hold up the earth. You get goodness eventually, because the goodness you see here is when you usually see fruits and flowers and shit like that. That means that there's like, that's the gift. That's the bountiness. I don't know. I can't think of a word right now because it's Mercury retrograde. But it's like, it's basically showing hard work, which is holding the world, is hard work. You know, being Atlas is hard work. Will give you the gifts, which is like the fruit and the flowers. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's difficult. You're kind of going through this major life lesson, and you're learning through things in the relationship that you're in. But just know that the more you work hard and understand your shadow self, the more gifts you'll end up getting. Okay. Seven of Cups in the 8th house. You got an opportunity. So part of the major. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Blair. Can you please stop screaming? Yeah, please stop. Sorry, guys. I just had to tell my brother to stop screaming out of his freaking lungs. So sorry. It's a busy house, full house. You know, we're partying and preparing for a party, so that's why it's just noisy and nuts. So, anyways, so the 7 of Cups. This could be a part of your major life lesson here. So basically, you have a lot of options to choose from. And the thing is, it's like you don't know what to choose because your vision is clouded at the moment. Okay. Uh, in the original Rider's Waite Tarot, it's the card where you're like, it looks like you're in heaven or you're in the sky and there's a lot of clouds. And the guy's trying to choose like which options to choose, but it's kind of like diluted. It reminds me of a Neptune type of card. And in here, right, you see him, he's like right on this like trapeze or whatever, and just covering his eyes, like he's kind of just going at stuff just for the fuck of it. So when it comes to, again, emotionally bonding with people, intimacy, sex, um, you know, you're trying to choose what's best for you, and things are diluted and you're not quite sure and you're a little bit confused. You know what I mean? So that could be the energy that you're feeling at the moment. Okay. And that could be technically when it comes to shared money too. So any type of investments you have, bonds, stocks, inheritance, um, the income of someone else that you benefit from, that type of stuff. Okay. Before I continue, I forgot to mention the planets that are coming through here. Okay. So Sagittarius, you don't have any planets here, so this doesn't really count. But your second house is in Capricorn, so that Saturn and Pluto is in there. So that's good. That means that you're learning the lessons of Saturn and Pluto being in your second house, having restrictions when it comes to your and kind of taking your authority when it comes to your money and when it comes to your self confidence and your self worth. And it seems like Pluto is transforming your money situation, your self-worth situation is actually coming out to fruition, which is beautiful. Aquarius is in is in your third house. That's Mars retrograde, and with Mars retrograde, is really putting things to a halt. And so this is probably why you're feeling this emotional conflict here. It's because you can't really move forward the way you want to move forward when it comes to communication and it comes to thinking and your siblings and your family. And that's why you're having that hard stop and all that conflict. So it's best to just hold back, chill, and just like start planning things out, thinking things out, and reflecting. Okay. Move over to that 6 of Cups. Start reminiscing and being nostalgic and try to figure things out that way. All right. Pisces is in Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces, excuse me, in your 4th house. So with that, I can just see that you're being totally deluded about all the responsibilities that you're holding. So chill out, having, and you're gonna end up being the 9 of Swords if you don't chill. So don't think you can handle all of this. Delegate. Aries. See, this is, remember how I said that you might get into a situation where someone's trying to be tricks, to be a trickster and trick you, or that you, it could be like an energy in any type of way, but basically this trickster energy around. This is definitely connected to any childhood traumas that you may have experienced, small or big, that has to deal with your personality, your persona, and your appearance. So be watchful of that. Taurus. Okay, so the thing, you moving away, or you kind of like getting out of a situation of that's a part of your everyday task, like your work, your work office, changing offices, or even like the routine that you're changing, it's gonna happen abruptly. Like it's just been like bam. It's gonna somehow hit your self-worth, somehow hit your money, but maybe not necessarily in a bad way, especially looking at these cards. It's gonna like change it like bam. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. And you know, depending how you handle it and depending how you prepare, it could be good or it could be absolutely amazing. So be watchful of that. Nothing's in Gemini, nothing's in Cancer. Okay. So let's move on to the King of Cups. With the King of Cups in the ninth house, you're having a great emotional intelligence when it comes to philosophies, when it comes to religious beliefs, when it comes to any type of you know, beliefs that you have in general. You have this emotional intelligence, and you have this emotional maturity, and you are being extremely tolerant. You're trying to just be intuitive and like, of course, read into different philosophies, but being intuitive, seeing what's right for you and how it's right for other people, and you just being extremely mature, very high level water sign. So it's really just a dope energy to have. And this is the awesome thing is this is Leo. Leo's your ninth house, which is dope because, you know, you're going through actually a big transformation within your ninth house. You know, you're maybe learning more about connecting your communication skills and your thought processes with the philosophies and beliefs that you that you have, and the new ones that you're learning, because, you know, Mercury is retrograde in Leo here. Also, Leo is going through a solar eclipse here, so you're really just going to phase out from one way of believing to another way of believing, and it's going to be a really dope situation because you're going to come out victorious, and it's more of an internal victory because you just are just this emotionally intelligent king, you know, and you just got your emotions together, and it's just a dope energy to really have. It's cool. Knight of Cups for the 10th house. Someone is trying to show out, basically. It could be you showing out to try to get into the great opportunities, or just celebrating this win that you had in your second house. But I kind of feel that this is somebody trying to give you a new career opportunity, a new opportunity to be recognized, to have a new different status. And they're showing you like, listen, do what I do, and you can ride this dolphin, and you can have the cut bounce. So definitely keep your eyes open on that, and see what it has to offer for you. Check it out. Shoot. That's a great card to have. I feel like it's somebody else doing it, but this could be you too. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is funny because in the Rider Waite is someone being mad because a cup is turned over and they lost some goods from that one cup, but they got other cups that are filled up. So you may be mad. You know, the sad situation that you might be going through might be a friendship situation, right? You know, or a network situation where you lost a connection with a friend, an acquaintance, someone in your network that you feel like that was emotionally helpful or can help you financially, help you in any type of way. They've been just helpful for you. You lost the communication with them, or you got into a fight with them or something, and it's making you down, making you really sad. But the thing is, you got other friends, you got other cups, and you're totally ignoring it. So bump that other person. If they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to talk to you. Just keep doing you, you know, and things will turn around eventually. Ace of Pentacles for the 12th house. That's very interesting. A new practical beginning with spirituality. So you may be under like kind of being more practical with your spirituality in general. You're realizing that you can get the 3D things in life that you want by connecting with source, by connecting with spirit. And you might be learning some new manifestation ways, and know that you just basically are getting that you could connect the 3D with the higher dimensions easily. It is a new beginning, and it's really turning to this prosperous opportunity, you know. So that's dope. And this is Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Venus is in Virgo. So in the beginning of the month. And so again, this is the Venusian vibes. Then Libra's in Venus is in Libra for the most of the month. And so it's again like Libra's all about partnerships. So don't forget about, you know, the partnerships that you have in the rest of your network. Don't focus on this one person. Focus on the other partners, okay? And then Scorpio here. Scorpio is all about transformation in general. It has Jupiter here too, so that means Jupiter direct is going to bless you, bless your 12th house, bless the connection that you have between Source and the 3D world. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading, guys. I hope you like it. I'm gonna do an extended reading on Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/astrodim, ASTRODIM. $10 a month to get monthly extended readings. Plus, you also get a new moon and a full moon general reading from there. For in the tier section, the more you can get actual personal readings from me if you get a tier high enough every single month. So that would be really dope, right? I'll be like your personal astrologer, boo. So try it out. I also have an Etsy shop if you just want to get a one reading from me. That's totally fine. And you can do that by just going to etsy.com/shop/astrodim, or just going to etsy.com and type astrodim. You can find my shop there, okay? I'm also doing this cool thing where I'm giving people Chiron readings. Donate any amount of money to me, and I'll give you a Chiron reading. So that's the thing that I'm doing now. You can DM me. My Cash App is, of course, the $ Astrodim. So again, ASTRODIM. You give me a donation, you can give me a Chiron placement, I'll give you a Chiron quick reading, okay? And again, the donation of any amount, just $1 or more, and I'll give you the Chiron reading, okay? And it's just a gratitude, having a gratitude attitude, thanking you guys for supporting me, okay? And then lastly, I have a podcast called My Bed and Astrology. Definitely check that out. It's on most podcast platforms, including Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that, okay? Stitcher, all that, okay? All right, so I'm about to do the extended reading. And we can go on from there. I have a lot going on today. I'm going to try my best to do the rest through Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces today. I might not be able to. I'm going to be definitely too busy to do it tomorrow, but we'll see what we can do, okay? And then also Leos. If you are a Leo sun, I'm doing a special 40% off of solar return charts, okay? 40% off of your solar return charts. I'm going through all the signs. You get 40% off if it's your sun sign season, okay? So make sure you do that. The original price is $120. You get 40% off of that for a solar return reading. I go really detailed. My readings are usually between 2 and 3 hours. I go in, okay? I go in. All right, y'all. I wish you the best eclipse, and I wish you the best August. Much love, y'all. Peace. Oopsie.